just rambling at this point.
Cool, put this on your camera.
Or you can put it over your eye. Daniel!
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Caleb with Black Pearl Media. I shoot a lot of cars. I'm trying to shoot some tech stuff here. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but if you like cars, if you like car content, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting on this channel just to let me know how I'm doing. I'm gonna go over what's in my bag today for shooting cars, the equipment that I use to shoot car videos that you see on my channel. Definitely check out the equipment I'm using here, and hopefully this brings some value to you. Let's get into it. This is the bag. This is an Amazon Basics camera bag. It's orange on the inside, so you can see all of your stuff. It's not that crazy of a bag. I think it was like 30 bucks or something like that. But I've had this bag for over a year and a half now. It's carried all my stuff, and I can attest that this thing can hold lots and lots and lots of things. And even though it's cheap, it's useful. It's protected everything so far. So let me just go over the bag really quick. So it's just a regular backpack. It's got one large opening in the front here, so I'll show you that. Again, that's orange as well. You got some pouches in the back, some pockets, and then you have like some net pouch here, and you can put some stuff in that. Moving on to the main compartment, I kind of moved it around a bit, but main camera's here, you know, the pouches with all the cables and stuff go here, batteries. This whole open spot was open, so I put like some clothing in there because I'm only here for a couple of days. And then the big one's the big one in the back. I can fit a 17-inch laptop in there, and I can fit this whole contraption in there, which is the biggest thing. So that just slides right in. My camera body I use is a Lumix GH4. I used to have a G7, but there was a lack of cable to connect or a connection to connect an external monitor. I used to connect a monitor like a tablet with Bluetooth, but it just did not work out that well. I didn't like the reliability, so I upgraded to the GH4. It's an older camera, but still an upgrade in my mind, just because I can now connect external monitors, which is important for me for shooting cars. You know, being on a gimbal, you need to be able to see what you're shooting, or else it's just complete guesswork. Speaking of monitors, this is what I use for a monitor. It's a FeelWorld Ultra Bright. I think it's 2200, whatever they call it. I don't know, what do they call that? It's not megapixels, it's Here we go. All right, so it's 2200 CDM of brightness. It's got 160 degrees viewing angle, edge mount control buttons, includes removable L series plate, all that good stuff. So I think I got this on Black Friday. This is like $288.99. I think I paid like $240 for it. I had another monitor before, but I can't even remember the brand. It was really cheap, but this is really great. It's really good in sunny conditions. I just shot a car video yesterday, like at high noon. It was like 2 o'clock, and this performed really, really well. So I'm happy with this purchase. My brother-in-law uses this on his cinema camera all the time, so I know durability and reliability is definitely present with this model, so I am happy with that. I talked about the camera, but not the lens. I use a Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter lens on my camera. It's a great camera for shooting cars because, or I'm sorry, great lens for shooting cars because it's got super wide angles. It's good in low light. I think it's a 1.4 or 1.8, something like that. For audio, I use a Zoom H1N, and what I'll do is I'll just stick this in the driver's side seat of the car, and I'll route my microphone, which is a Boya. This is a Boya mic. It's pretty cheap. I'm using it right now, just right out of the camera, but it's like 20 bucks, I think. And paired up with this, it's a really good combo. So really simple. Get this and the Boya mic, boom. That's all you need for audio for a car. That's it. Next is gonna be the what do they call this? A variable ND filter, right? Daniel, it's called a variable ND filter, right? All right, cool. Variable ND filter. This is a great tool to have. I shot without one of these for a long time, and my brother-in-law opened my eyes to it, and I don't know how I could go without it because, you know, for slight adjustments when it's super sunny out, like if it's going from sunny to cloudy, which happens all the time, you know, you can just mess with this instead of messing with like your ISO or your aperture or anything like that. You can just mess with this guy and it saves a lot of time. It also gives some great lens flares. So yeah, awesome lens flares with this. So definitely recommend that if you're shooting cars. All right, what did we go over? We went over audio, we went over mics. So another external mic I have is this one right here. It's called a Movo. It's kind of like the competition, the cheaper version of like the Rode Micro. And this is a great mic. I mean, this is a great external microphone for just like basic stuff. But you know, it's just super easy to throw into my bag if I ever need it. If I ever need to talk to the camera, I don't have my Boya mic on or anything like that. So this is something that's handy that I just keep in my bag at all times. This is just a basic case, waterproof case for my my SD cards. I don't have many in there right now, but you know, I like this. It's a hard case, and it's waterproof. It's sealed to JJC. I think I just got this off Amazon. A lot of my stuff is like pretty cheap, but it works, so I got no complaints with that. Let's just go over some pouches really quick. I got a lot of pouches that are in my bag. So this is like my battery pouch right here. I got this on Amazon as well. There's like one of those larger Anker batteries. This is a case for one of those Anker batteries. And what I have in here is I have some tape. So that always comes in handy. You never know with whatever. I have extra AAA batteries, and that's for the Zoom microphone, or audio recorder, I should say. I have a charging dock for my camera batteries. I have extra batteries for my camera in there. I got 2 extra batteries there. And then there's a couple of small batteries. These are, I forget what these are called, but these go in the Boya microphone. So I always have extras of those. So that's that pouch. This is the pouch that I got. This is an Amazon Basics pouch. I got this on Amazon as well. I think this was like 10 bucks. It's got a lot of little like compartments. I have some cables in here right now, and the monitor I just stick right in here, and it stays perfectly right in there. So hopefully you can see that. So monitor in here, cables, little pouches, anything you want in there, and that just zips up, goes right in my bag. This bag's kind of like a utility bag. I have Allen set here just for, you know, removing mounts and brackets and things like that. Got another charger here. This battery will go to like my monitor or the light that I'm using right now, which we'll go over in a second. And just like odds and ends of cables and things like that. It made me a little bit upset because I paid, you know, 10, 15 bucks a piece for these ones I got on Amazon, and these pouches were at like my local Ocean State job lot for like $3, and they're really good. So a little bummed on that, but I'm happy I got the deal. This one I think is empty right now. Yeah, this one's empty, but this is one that I use for my light. The light I'm using is all set up right now, and instead of awkwardly doing that, because I tried to just do that and it didn't really work out. There it is. But it is this light right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's on Amazon. It's called the ESDDI 177 LED light panel. So it comes with a couple of gels, different colors, and I just use it to, I don't know, stuff like this really. I don't really use it for car shoots, but it's good to just throw in there just in case. You know, you can be creative with it. It gives you an option. It doesn't really take up that much room either. So, you know, that's definitely something I would put in there. And for the very last thing are all these parts right here. This, you saw it in the thumbnail, all this crazy stuff here. This is a DJI Ronin M. So this is my baby. I take this everywhere. This is a big thing to fit in your bag, but I make it work because it is so important to what I do as a content creator for cars. So these are all items that I used to shoot cars, and it's more effective for me. Now I used to shoot cars with a lot less equipment with this, so you can definitely do it with not as much of this fancy stuff. You can definitely get around that, but this is all stuff that's just made my life a lot easier, so I figured I'd share that with you guys. So if you stay tuned, you'll be seeing a lot more car videos coming up. I'll try and do some more tech stuff, and I have my own 350Z project that I have been putting together for the last couple of years, so I want to do reviews on that, reviews on my truck, and a whole bunch of stuff. I just get into a lot of automotive trouble all the time. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you watching this video, and if you want to drop a like or subscribe on this channel, it would be much appreciated. I'm trying to grow to 1,000 subscribers, so if you could help me out, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.